For 170 million years, dinosaurs ruled the Earth. From massive sauropods to terrifying predators, they dominated every continent. And then, 66 million years ago, they vanished, almost overnight in geological terms. What could kill creatures that thrived for so long? What event was powerful enough to wipe out the most successful animals in Earth's history? The answer came from space. A city-sized asteroid traveling at 12 miles per second, an impact so catastrophic it changed the course of life forever. This is how dinosaurs became extinct, and why it happened so fast. The discovery. For decades, scientists debated why dinosaurs disappeared. Theories ranged from disease to climate change to volcanic activity. Then in 1980, physicist Luis Alvarez and his geologist son Walter made a discovery that changed everything. They were studying a thin layer of clay found in rocks worldwide. This layer dated to exactly 66 million years ago, the same time dinosaurs went extinct, and that clay contained something strange: iridium. Iridium is extremely rare in Earth's crust, but it's common in asteroids. The Alvarezes found iridium levels 30 times higher than normal. Their conclusion was shocking. An asteroid had hit Earth, and the impact spread debris around the entire planet. But where was the crater? For 10 years, scientists searched. In 1990, they found it, buried beneath the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico, hidden under a kilometer of sediment and partially submerged in the Gulf of Mexico. The Chicxulub crater, named after a nearby town. It's 110 miles wide, one of the largest impact craters on Earth, and it's exactly 66 million years old, ground zero for the extinction of the dinosaurs. The asteroid. The asteroid that created the Chicxulub crater was massive. Scientists estimate it was 6 to 9 miles in diameter, about the size of Mount Everest. It was traveling at approximately 12 miles per second. That's 43,000 miles per hour, faster than anything on Earth. And it wasn't just any asteroid. Recent analysis of the impact site revealed it was a carbonaceous chondrite, one of the oldest types of asteroids in the solar system. These asteroids form beyond Jupiter, which means this killer rock traveled billions of miles before reaching Earth. The dinosaurs were killed by a piece of the early solar system, an ancient relic from the formation of our planetary neighborhood, and when it hit, the devastation was instant. The impact. 66 million years ago, late afternoon, somewhere in what is now Mexico, the asteroid enters Earth's atmosphere. It's so large and moving so fast that air can't get out of the way. The atmosphere compresses, heats up, glows white hot. For seconds, it looks like a second sun falling from the sky. Then it hits. The asteroid slams into shallow water off the Yucatan coast. The impact releases energy equivalent to 10 billion atomic bombs. In the immediate area, total devastation. Everything within 600 miles is instantly incinerated. The impact creates a crater 110 miles wide and 12 miles deep. The force punches through Earth's crust and into the mantle. Trillions of tons of rock are thrown into the atmosphere. Some travels at escape velocity and leaves Earth. Some falls back immediately as molten debris. Some stays suspended. A magnitude 10 earthquake shakes the entire planet, the most powerful earthquake in Earth's history. It triggers landslides on every continent. Mega tsunamis over 300 feet tall race across oceans. They flood coastlines thousands of miles away. Entire ecosystems are washed away. And that's just the first hour. The firestorm. Within hours, things get worse. The molten rock ejected into the atmosphere begins falling back, still burning, still white hot. This creates a global firestorm. Forests across North America ignite, then South America, Europe, Asia, Africa. Wildfires rage across multiple continents simultaneously. Scientists estimate that up to 70% of the world's forests burned in the days following the impact. Animals that survived the blast and tsunamis now face fire and smoke. Herbivores lose their food. Carnivores lose their prey. The air becomes thick with ash and soot, but the worst is yet to come. The darkness. The real killer wasn't the impact, or the tsunamis, or the fires. It was the dust. Trillions of tons of pulverized rock stayed suspended in the upper atmosphere. Fine particles that blocked sunlight for months, maybe years. Scientists estimate that sunlight reaching Earth's surface dropped by 90%. The planet was plunged into near total darkness, and without sunlight, photosynthesis stopped. Plants began dying. First the ones needing full sun, then shade-tolerant species, then everything. The entire food chain collapsed from the bottom up. Herbivorous dinosaurs starved. They evolved to eat massive quantities of plants daily. Without those plants, they died within weeks. Carnivorous dinosaurs lasted slightly longer. They could eat the bodies of dead herbivores, but once those were gone, they starved too. Smaller animals that could survive on less food had an advantage. Mammals, reptiles, and birds that could eat insects or scavenge had a chance, but large dinosaurs needed too much food, and there wasn't any. The temperature collapse. The darkness also triggered a dramatic temperature drop. Without sunlight warming the planet, temperatures plummeted. Scientists estimate the Earth's surface temperature dropped by 50 degrees Fahrenheit within months. This is called an impact winter. Similar to a nuclear winter, cold-blooded reptiles couldn't regulate their body temperature. They became sluggish, unable to hunt. Many froze to death. Even warm-blooded dinosaurs struggled. Without food, they couldn't generate the energy needed to stay warm. The impact winter lasted for years, and even when the dust settled, the world had changed. The acid rain. The impact also vaporized massive amounts of sulfur-rich rock. This sulfur combined with water to create sulfuric acid, which fell as acid rain. For years, acidic precipitation poisoned lakes, rivers, and oceans. Coral reefs died. Plankton populations collapsed. Fish suffocated in acidic oceans. The marine food chain broke down just like the terrestrial one. Ammonites went extinct. Mosasaurs and plesiosaurs disappeared. Entire families of fish vanished. The extinction wasn't just on land, it was global. Who survived? About 75% of all species on Earth went extinct. All non-avian dinosaurs died, every single one. But some animals survived. Birds, the descendants of small theropod dinosaurs. They could fly to find food. They could eat seeds and insects. They made it. Mammals. Small, adaptable, able to survive on limited resources. They could burrow underground. They could scavenge. Crocodiles and alligators. Cold-blooded but able to go months without food. Turtles, protected by their shells, able to hibernate for long periods. Frogs and salamanders, small enough to hide, able to survive on minimal food. Insects, short life cycles, huge populations, high reproduction rates. Plants. Seeds can survive for years in soil. Once sunlight returned, they sprouted. The survivors shared certain traits. They were small, adaptable, could survive on minimal resources. Large, specialized animals couldn't adapt fast enough. They went extinct. The aftermath. The extinction event lasted several years, but recovery took millions. For the first 1,000 years after impact, the planet was a wasteland. Slowly, life came back. Ferns were among the first plants to return. Scientists call this the fern spike, then grasses, flowering plants, trees. As plants returned, herbivores followed. Small mammals that survived in burrows emerged. They found a world with no large predators. Mammals exploded in diversity. They evolved to fill ecological niches left empty by dinosaurs. Within 10 million years, mammals had evolved into forms we'd recognize. Primates, rodents, early horses, whales, bats. Without the extinction of dinosaurs, mammals might never have evolved beyond small creatures. Humans exist because an asteroid hit Earth 66 million years ago. The evidence. How do we know all this happened? The evidence is everywhere, buried in rock layers around the world. The iridium layer, found on every continent. Proof of an asteroid impact. Shocked quartz. Crystals that form only under extreme pressure, created by the impact, found globally. Tektites. Glass beads formed from rock melted by the impact, scattered across North America. The Chicxulub crater itself. Drill cores show the exact structure of the impact site. Layers of melted rock, tsunami deposits, impact debris, the fossil record. Below the 66 million-year-old layer, dinosaur fossils are abundant. Above it, none. The line is clear. Scientists have even found fossils from the day of the impact. A site in North Dakota called Tanis preserves fish, plants, and other animals killed by the tsunami and debris from the asteroid. The evidence is overwhelming. An asteroid hit Earth, and it killed the dinosaurs. Why it matters. The extinction of the dinosaurs wasn't just a random catastrophe, it fundamentally changed the course of life on Earth. For 170 million years, dinosaurs were the dominant land animals. They filled every ecological niche. They prevented other groups from diversifying. Mammals existed alongside dinosaurs for over 100 million years, but they stayed small, stayed in the shadows, stayed hidden. The asteroid removed that limitation. Suddenly mammals had space, resources, opportunity, and they took it. Within 10 million years, mammals had diversified into thousands of species. They grew larger, filled the roles dinosaurs once held. Primates evolved, then hominids, then humans. We are the descendants of small mammals that survived the asteroid impact, creatures that huddled in burrows while the world burned. The extinction of the dinosaurs made the rise of humanity possible. The dinosaur extinction teaches us something important. No matter how successful a species is, catastrophe can end it instantly. Dinosaurs ruled Earth longer than any other group of land animals. They survived climate shifts, adapted to every environment, and then a rock from space ended it all in a single day. That's the reality of life on Earth. We're all one cosmic accident away from extinction. But here's the other lesson. Life doesn't end. It adapts. It survives. After the worst mass extinction in 65 million years, life came back. Different, but thriving. The dinosaurs are gone, but their descendants still live. Every bird you see is a living dinosaur, a survivor of the extinction. And we're here because our ancestors were small enough, adaptable enough, and lucky enough to survive. 66 million years ago, an asteroid traveling billions of miles through space happened to intersect with Earth's orbit, and it changed everything. That's how and why dinosaurs became extinct.